blocked by Hale. And she'll get the kill.
All right, hello and welcome to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert, Declan, Ronan, and Kevin Murphy here tonight. And we have the second volleyball showdown of the night. We have the Frontier football team versus the Frontier boys soccer team. This one will be a set game 2-5 game set match. So we'll see what happens here. My money is on the football team. Looked better in warm-ups, so we'll see what happens. But I think it's going to be the soccer team. They're going to serve first. It's going to be Max Millette. Max Millette. Good serve, instant return. Carter Miller digs it. Valderrama there. Valderrama hit over by Pachurik. Hit over by... This is quick volleyball right here. And football will get the first point. That ball, and that will be a point for the soccer team. Max Millette will serve here, 1-1. Miss hit there. 2-1, soccer up. Two to 1 soccer. Good volley rehab. Valderrama tried to hit it over. Point goes to the football team. And Kashi's football with the serve there. Hit over by Tristan Valderrama. Jack Phillips tried to dive and save it. Point goes to the soccer team. Max Millette will serve here. This will be returned. Pachurik set. There. Instantly, this is good back and forth we have here going. The Red Hawk will get the ball. Point goes to the boys soccer team. There. Valderrama hit over, goes on, out of bounds. Point for the football team. Back to serve one of the football players. Pachurik digs it. Valderrama hit over. Phillips hit over at the net. Someone ran into the net there. 4-3. Football team. Returned by the soccer team. There's Valderrama there. Four hits. Point for the soccer team. Four to 4 here. Max Millette. And I think it was Larson. 5-4, the soccer team up by 1. Max Millette will serve here again. James will dig it. Hit over by Adams, I believe. The Red Hawk is blocking me. You can see him in the frame on the bottom right. Good volley we got going over here. James will hit it. Big hit. Max Millette digs it. Miller. Return. Adams will hit it. Hit over. Great volley we got going. A miss hit by Connor James there. Point goes to the soccer team. Max Millette back to serve again. He does a jumping serve. Goes out of bounds. James will let it go. 6-5 here in the first set. Jack Phillips back to serve. Valderrama hits it. And an ace there for Jack Phillips. Maybe some future volleyball players here for the boys volleyball team. Valderrama with the dig with his foot there. He hits it over. Point goes to the soccer team there. Morgan Mason and Caitlin Mayo, the coach of the boys soccer team. And Greta Hale for the volleyball team. For the football team. Headed there. Some interesting moves. We're seeing it all come from the boys soccer team. Larson will hit it. Point goes to the football team. 8-7. Good serve. Miss hit there. Nobody was getting it. Pachurik. And number 3 there. I think it's Diego Frazier. 9-7. Timeout called by Caitlin Mayo and Morgan Mason for the boys soccer team. We're going to take a quick break. They're going to take one. We'll be right back. All right, hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert, Declan, Ronan, and Kevin Murphy here. Football team up by 2. Go to turn Phillips. Max Millette and Diego Frazier try to block it there. 10-7. So he didn't have shoes on. But Isaac gets back out there. Ten-8. Valderrama didn't serve it in the line. Point goes to the football team. 11-8. Julian Adams back to serve. Pachurik. Diego Frazier with a nice foot save. And Connor Miller with a miss hit there. Frazier very upset. 12-8. Football team winning. That one goes to the net from Adams. 12-9. Tristan Valderrama with the serve. That one will be a point for the boys soccer team. That one hits the top, the mat. So 12-11. The boys soccer team coming back here. Football's got to get it together here. Boys soccer team has one sub. Valderrama, Pachurik. Valderrama gets it over. Phillips with the set the other way. James will dig it. And that'll be a point for the soccer team. All tied up now, 12-12 here in the first set. Tristan Valderrama with the serve here. James will dig it. And an ace there for Tristan Valderrama. That'll make it 13. Valderrama with another serve. Point for the soccer team again, 14-12. Adams will dig it. Isaac. And Maxwell went for the hit. Point goes to the soccer team because they hit the net. Valderrama with another serve. 15-12. Nice volley there. Point goes to the football team. 15-13. Connor James back to serve. Larson, Miller. Nice job by Max Millette there. Larson, Diego Frazier, that's it. That was David with the return there. James, Isaac, return, Max Millette. (16-13). Boys soccer up by 3. And an ace there for Tristan Valderrama. Larson will dig that one. Set to Miller there. Larson again. Hit over. Point goes to the boys soccer team. 18-13. Boys soccer running away with it. Valderrama will hit into the net. Back to serve. It is Julian Adams. Dug by Pachurik there. Valderrama hit over by Frazier. And I miss it. Point goes to the soccer team. 19-14. Back to serve again is Tristan Valderrama. It goes into the mat. Timeout called by Greta Hale. 20-14. So we're going to take a quick break. They're going to take one as well. All right, hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television in the Volleyball Showdown versus, we have the boys soccer team versus the Frontier football team in the second match today. Frazier with the hit over. Diego ran into the net, 2016. And back to serve now. There's the football team there. Some kicking going on. Morgan Mason's saying, what's going on, guys? 2017. Another serve. A lot of spin on that ball. Max with a nice spike. Return goes out of bounds. Point goes to the soccer team, 21-17. Back to serve again. There's Tristan Valderrama. Adams with the dig. James hit over by Jack Phillips. Miller hit it over there, or Max Millette did. Hit over by Frazier. Football team struggling right now. 22-17. Adams, Isaac, Bird goes out of bounds. Oh, they tipped it. They didn't. They said Max what? Saying they didn't tip it. 22-18. Controversial point there. Card him. Back to serve is Connor James. Miller instant return, and they set him up. 22-19. Football coming back now. James back to serve again. And Max Millette as he stepped over the line. You can't do that, Chant. 22-20. James back to serve again. Millette. Frazier over to Millette again. Phillips to Isaac. Back to Phillips. Point goes to the football team. 21-22. The football team crawling back. Hit over by Max Millette. Millette will let it go out of bounds. 23-21. Tristan Valderrama to serve. Isaac will hit it over. Pachurik. Miller. Over to Max Millette. 24-21. Match point here in this volleyball showdown. Boys soccer with the set point. Isaac with the turn. Larson. Frazier. And miss it. 25-21. So boys soccer, they win the first one. 25-21. We'll go to the second set. And we'll be right back as we'll go to break here. We'll be back in a minute. All right, hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert, Declan, Ronan, and Kevin Murphy here tonight in this volleyball showdown. We'll go to the second set where boys soccer, they win this one. And that will make it game and set point. Going into the third set, but maybe football will come back. They'll win this one, tie things up. That'll force at least 4 sets here. And it's going to be I think the football team starting with it. I think it was soccer team that started with it last time. I could be wrong though. All right, here we go. Football team's going to start with it. It's going to be Jack Phillips with the serve. Nice return there by Max Millette. And hit into the net by number 8. Unlucky. Point goes to the football team. They are up 1-0. Goes long for the serve. That'll tie things up 1-1. Tristan Valderrama back to serve. Nice serve from Valderrama. Makes it 2-1. Valderrama with another good serve. Phillips with the dig. Returned by Isaac. Larson over to Millette. James, Isaac, hit over by him. Miller, that was in. That was in. 3-1 soccer up. Return goes out of bounds by the football team. 4-1. Boys soccer up. Nice job by Max Millette there getting up. They hit the net. Tristan Valderrama to serve here. Phelps. And nobody goes for it. The football team, miscommunication. Tristan Valderrama to serve here. And Miller with the miss hit. 6-2. This will be returned. Max Millette there. And Isaac got a hold of it, but not quite. 7-2. Tristan Valderrama to serve here. Miscommunication from the football team of who's getting it. Diego Frazier with a nice hit over. James got a hand on it, but not too much. So 8-2. Boys soccer running away with it here. What with the spike? Nice job by him. 9-2. Timeout called by the football team. So they're going to take a quick break. So will we, watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. All right, hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert, Declan Ronan, and Kevin Murphy here. 9-2 in this volleyball showdown between the boys soccer team and the football team. Point goes to the football team, 9-3. All right, I'm back. Just had to put my switcher on. It's getting a little chilly here in the gym. So 10-3, Max Mullet with the serve there. Isaac with the return. Frazier hit the net. 11-3. Or 11 to. I think it should be 11-4. Yep, 10-4. Not 11-3. It goes long. Point goes to the football team. Football. 10-5. Well, I guess they're not going to correct the scoreboard. So it's going to be 12-4. Miss it there. 13-4. And that one goes in the net. Miller missed it. 13-6. Back to serve is Julian Adams. Bachurk digs it. Miller will hit it over. Instant return. Bachurk up. Return by Frazier. 14-6. Serve goes out of bounds. 14-7. 7-point lead for the boys soccer team. Adams back to serve. Miller. Millette over to Frazier. Phillips to Isaac. Nice. Hit over by Frazier there. 15-7. Our return goes long. $15-8. Adams, Larson, Frazier over to Maximal with a huge spike over the net. 16-8. This will be returned by the football team. Big spike over the net by the green hat man. 16-9. Julian Adams back to serve. Goes to the net. Larson back to serve. Goes out of bounds, 17-10. Miller with the dig, instant return. Nice job by Isaac there. 17-11. Well, they missed a point again. 17-10. That's 2 points the football team didn't get. So we return. Frazier hits it over Adams. Phelps. And hit over there. They got the score wrong again. 17-11. Well, $18. Now they're still, I guess it's 18-11. Some points coming out of nowhere in this game. Nope, it's 17-11. Adams, and it is 18-11 anyways. What do you know? $18-11. Adams will dig it. And James got to it, but not in time. That'll make it 19-11. Boys soccer looking to go up 2-0 in the set. Back to service, Tristan Valderrama. That goes in the net. Brady Pareda threw the ball at Tristan Valderrama there. Brady Pareda getting kicked out. 19-12 to 11. That one goes in the net. 20-11. Brady Pareda back. Adams. Definitely some points. Right over Maximal at big point there. Complaining to the ref. 19-12. As they stepped over stepped over the line. Costly point. Adams will serve here. Valderrama digs it. Pachurik over to Frazier. James. Green hat man over to Adams. Can't quite it over the net. 20-12. Valderrama to serve. Isaac will hit it over. Millette. Frazier back to Millette. Millette over to Frazier. 21-12. 4 points away from victory. Is the boys' soccer team. And we'll go to a third in what could be the final set of the volleyball showdown here. Valderrama with the crazy serve. It works. Return. Frazier to Millette. Back to Frazier. Isaac got a hold of it, but 22-12. Football team's going to have to work hard. That serve goes long. Adams. Nope, it's going to be Green Hat Man. Millette digs it. Back to Millette. Woo. 23-13. Eric Larson to serve here. Adams will dig it. And James and Isaac there looked at each other. 24-13, set point. Set point here. Timeout called by the football team. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. Scoreboard. Eric Larson with the serve there. Set point. Welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. James. Green Hat Man. Blocked at the net by Green Hat Man. Pachurik. Hit over. Phillips. And that point goes to the soccer team. They win it. 25-13. Not as close as the first one, but we'll go to the third set, which could be the final one in a sweep for the boys soccer team. Very, very interesting, but we'll go to the third and what could be the final one. We'll be right back. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. right, hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert, Declan, Ronan, and Kevin Murphy here tonight. So, we'll go to the third and what could be the final of the volleyball showdown here. So the girls soccer team, they lost 2-0 in their sets against the field hockey team. And this time, the boys soccer team are up 2-0 in the set. So see if football can force a fourth set. Max Millette. They're saying they hit the net. Point goes to the football team. Ball goes short from Jack. And it will be Eric Larson. Isaac over to Green Hat Man. Max Millette. And point goes to the soccer team. Valderrama, James, Isaac over to Green Hat Man. Return, Adams missed it. That'll make it 3-1. Larson will serve it into the net. 3-2. Back to service, James. Phelps. And hit over by Isaac. That goes in. Three to 3. Football back in it this time. Good serve. Miller over to Max Millette. Point goes to the soccer team. 4-3. Back to service. Carter Miller, that goes long. 4-4. And hit over there by Valderrama. Adams with a big spike over the net. That'll make it 5-4. Football up by 1. Connor James back to serve. Larson. Frazier over to Millette. Free ball for the football team. Blocked at the net by Frazier, but they stepped over. Morgan Mason in disbelief. And James back to serve. 6-4. Football up by 2. Millette hits it into the net. Yellow card. 7-4. Football up by 3. Frazier sets Max Millette. Miller over to Max. Double touch by Isaac there. 7-5. Good volley. Nice job by Frazier there. Seven to 6. Valderrama will serve here again. That one, Adams gets to it. Miller over to Miller there again. It was Frazier over to Miller. Miscommunication. James had to come in. 7 to 7. Valderrama back to serve. Joey there. Green hat man. And can't quick let it over the net. Is Connor James. Boys soccer up 8 to 7. James for Green hat man. Miller over to Frazier. Back to Miller. 9 to 7. Valderrama will serve. Isaac. A return by Miller. Ten to 7. Boys soccer running away with it now. Valderrama serving it into the net. Into the net. Connor James back to serve. Frazier. Miller over to Max Millette. Nice spike over there by Max. And Tristan Valderrama to serve here. 11-8. Isaac over to Green Hat Man. Pachurik. Frazier. Net there. Boys soccer get another point, 12 to 8. Arsenal serve this time. Isaac will return it. Frazier, Miller, over to Millette. Instantly return. Headed. Nice attempt by boys soccer there. Point goes to the football team. First point in a little while. 9 to 12. James back to serve. End of the net. 13 to 9. Phelps. Return by Phelps goes in the net. $13 to 10. Wait. 13 to 10, I guess. $14 to 10. He gets to it, but not in time. 15 to 10. Another point for boys soccer. Another point for boys soccer. They're running away with this. Larson with another serve here. Timeout called by Greta Hale. So, we're going to take a quick break. So will they. We'll be right back. 16. All right, hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. In this volleyball showdown, nice hit over by Frazier. No point goes to the football team. (16-11). James to serve here. Football's got to win this to force a game 4 or set number 4. Miller over to Millette. Hit by Green Hat Man goes on. 17-11. 8 more points, and this one's all over. Pleasant in. (17-12). That one miss hit there. Julian Adams back to serve. Nice knuckleball serve. Miller hits it over. Phillips, Isaac will hit it. Blocked to the net. Point goes to the soccer team. Oh. Well, it's 17-13. 17-14 now, as they mix the score up a little bit. So. Nope. 19, okay, 19-13. Adams, it's it. Frazier. Green Hat Man over Miller. Well, that was a nice job by Frazier and Max Millette. 20-13. 5 points away. Pachurik, and point goes to the football team, 20-14. And back to service, Connor James. That's it there. 20-15, football crawling back. James back to serve. Redo. James to serve. Pachurik will take a seat. Pleasant. Frazier. Isaac to Green Hat Man. Millette. Frazier, and miss hit there. 20-16. Football's crawling back. They're crawling back. James, another good serve. Miller, Frazier, and can't quite get it over. 20-17 now. Pleasant. Frazier over to Max Millette. Point goes to the boys soccer team. 21-17. Isaac with the hit over. Pleasant. And Glenn Sullivan grabs it out of the air. 21-18. Football making it interesting here in this third set. Could force set if they get a couple more points. James with another serve. Pleasant. Max Mutt blocked at the net by Green Hat Man. 21-19. James with another serve. Frazier. Miller to Millette. Adams hits it, but goes out of bounds. 22-19. Timeout called by Greta Hale and the football team. So we're going to take a quick break. The score is 22-19. We'll be right back. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. All right, hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. 22-19, 3 points away from victory in this third set. Valderrama the serve, Isaac. James will hit it. It's the mat. 23-19, 23-19. Valderrama will serve right here. Adams, new person on the court. Pleasant. Miller over to Max Millette. Isaac, Frazier, Miller, back to Frazier. Hit at the net. Phobes, hit over by Isaac. Back set, nice job by Frazier there. 24-19. Carry by Frazier. 23 to 9. 23-19. 23-20, excuse me. 23-20. Goes out of bounds. Football has life. 21-23. James will serve it here. Miller. Frazier back to Max Millette. Pleasant should have let it go out of bounds. 23-22. James. Oh. Redo as they're subbing Patrick back in there for Pleasant. As he gets a card. Frazier gets a card there. 23-22. Millette. Frazier back to Miller. Isaac will set green that man. That will go on. 24-22. And this set point. This is setting game point. It's done by Diego Frazier. No, he hit the net. Wait, it might not be over. He touched the net. 24-23. As he thought that one was over. James with the serve. Frazier. Miller over to Millette. And point goes to the football team. 24-24. What a sequence there. Now win by 2. Timeout called by one of the teams there. So we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. This is a win by 2 scenario. A lot rides on this. Oh, point goes to the football team. We could be going to a 4th set. And it's going to be Connor James back to serve again. Could see a 4th set here. Millette over to Frazier. Back to Millette. Taps it over. Millette. Larson over to Frazier. Phelps dives. Adams with a miss it. 25-25. Valderrama back to serve. Still win by 2. Stepped over the line for the serve. Point goes to the football team. So there's set point. Frazier, Miller over to Millette. And point goes to the soccer team. 26-26. Still win by 2. Valderrama serves it there. Isaac hits it over. Miss it by Frazier. 27-26. James back to serve. Miller. Frazier over to Max Millette. Phillips instantly returns it. Frazier. Miller over to Max Millette. Instantly return by... Nice hit over that by Max Millette. 27-27. And back to serve is Valderrama again. And return goes out of bounds. 28-27. One more is the chant coming from their lineup. This is the first game point for, and that one goes out long. 28-28. Still win by 2. James, Millette, Frazier returns to Adams. Isaac over to Green Hatman. And goes out of bounds. 29-28. Valderrama here to serve. Phelps. Larson kicks it. Frazier over to Max Millette. James over to Isaac. Blocked to the net. Adams returns it. Larson. Frazier over to Max Millette. Return. Max Millette hits it over Isaac. Valderrama. Football team looking to return it. Isaac. Miller NC returns it. James. Isaac. Hit over right. Millette. Oh, point goes to the football team. 29-29. Oh my goodness. Still win by 2. Millette. Right over by Miller. Miss it there by Phillips. 30-29. Valderrama with the serve here. Hit over by Isaac. Over to Millette. James over to Phillips. Return. Oh, and they're going to win it. The boys soccer team, they win it here. 3-0. And they're getting tackled. And that will end the volleyball showdown here. And a spectacular finish. And they're going to shake hands here. to end this one. But excellent job by both teams. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. End of the showdown here. Thank you guys for watching this fun activity by both the teams. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you and good night.